So a lot has been said already about this Farage bank thing, but something occurred to me earlier that I don't think has been observed yet, and so I thought I'd share it with you, right? So it's the two-pronged projection that is on display here, right? So the first prong is the original charge that he tabled, which was, this is an establishment plot to cancel me. Now, if you just pan out a bit, look back at the last 6 weeks of news coverage. It's been 6 weeks now that we've been obsessing over this, over one man's bank account. Look at the support that he's managed to garner from the tabloids to the broadsheets to Sky News, LBC. Everyone is talking about his fucking bank account and debanking and the possibility that he might have been cancelled. And it's not just the press. This goes right up into the upper echelons of the Conservative Party also. You've got the Chancellor of the Exchequer. You've got the Prime Minister, Rishi Sunak, threatening to close woke banks. So when he says this is an establishment plot, it kind of is, but maybe not in quite the same way that he was meaning. The second prong to this is actually more concerning because it goes right to the core of this: I'm being debanked, I'm being cancelled for my political beliefs, I'm being financially persecuted for where I stand politically. Now, there is a debate to be had over whether this is a bank like overstepping the mark, demanding that their customers are aligned with them politically. And if they're not, then they will financially persecute them. Is it that? Or is it a private bank who want to generate X amount of profit per customer? And frankly, if you're causing them kind of reputational risk and not making them money, maybe they have a right to kind of go, do you want to go and bank with NatWest instead? But I think what is more interesting is the projection that's on display here. Like, Farage's supporters would say, oh, he's been cancelled, he's been persecuted. But actually what's happened now is the CEO of an international bank has been forced to resign. You know, arguably she's been cancelled for where she sits politically. In fact, it's not even where she sits politically, it's where the bank is forced to stand regulatorily against HR law, against due diligence, against reputational risk. I don't know, man. Like, just this morning, he's already saying, Farage is saying, he wants more heads to roll at this bank, and he's going to go after all of the other banks. Like, it's starting to feel, to me, a bit like when Boris Johnson deselected and ejected all of the moderates, you know? Like, it really is projection. Because it's like, I'm being persecuted for my political beliefs, so now I will use that as a means by which to carpet bomb the industry into compliance with me and my sensibilities.